if you add Circle K, and if you're traveling, and if you want to save on some gas prices, if you're traveling for Labor Day weekend, if you join the inner circle with Circle K, the first 5 times that you get gas from Circle K, you will receive 25 cents off a gallon when you go to Circle K. I
Yeah.
personally love using Circle K because I drive so much for what I do with work and for what I do in my personal life. So definitely Circle K is the plug. And with that, back to you, Chris.
All right, now. Welcome back to the Great Debaters Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Canty. We have everybody here. We got Marcel Smith, Christopher Bird, and Chuck.
What up, though?
And
Today we're gonna do the official. We do this every year. The official pick your team slash 2024 to 25 NFL predictions here on the Great Debaters Podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Like and subscribe to this video. If you're listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, please follow the show, share the show with your friends. We're going to get right into it. The first piece of business that we're going to talk about, no, it's not the Lions this week. It's going to be why did they choose Russell Wilson over Justin Fields?
I think it's pretty simple.
It's the veteran quarterback over the rookie. I mean not a rookie, but it's still a veteran quarterback. Now, my thing is Russell Wilson, he's on a short leash, right?
very.
So they gonna get him. They probably get him 3 weeks. If he's not producing in 3 weeks,
Damn.
they gonna snatch him.
Well, Chuck, it's not like they got a better option than Justin Fields. I mean,
Well, my whole thing is the thing about Justin Fields though is he's still a threat in the run game, and Justin Fields is really not a bad quarterback.
He
He's
really
not.
ain't.
I've been saying that for the longest before
Just
this.
like if
Chicago
you
was
look,
the
if
worst
you go,
place for him to go.
if you go look at some of Justin Fields' highlights in Chicago, that man was running for his life the whole time he was in Chicago.
It was a good reason for that.
He had no line, right?
None.
So even in college, if you look at Justin Fields' tape in college, when he has a decent offensive line and time to throw the ball, he's a good passer. But
Right.
if he don't have a line, shit, he's running for his life. And all the balls that he's throwing are fucking quick decisions, so he might overthrow or throw an interception.
Check down.
So it's kind of hard to be a good quarterback when you have a fucking terrible offensive line.
True.
Well, his first game is against Atlanta, so I'm just saying.
I personally think I can understand why the Steelers win with Russ because kind of like for what Chuck was saying before, a veteran, and actually, because like if you think about it, Justin Fields from day one was the starter in Chicago, and he didn't have to sit behind. They didn't let him sit behind somebody, a veteran quarterback, and say, "Hey, look, this is how you go about the playbook. This is how you learn to be a professional." He was inserted as a quarterback from day one. So I think somebody like a Russell Wilson, and yes, over the last 2 or 3 years was a downside. Yes, I get that, but people kind of forget in 2019, the guy like Russell Wilson was damn near like a top 3 MVP in the league.
correct.
Like people kind of forget about that, and I think that if you take away these last couple of years, I think Russ is a really good mentor to somebody like Justin Fields, because the fact that the Steelers got Russ for a 1-year deal, which is nice, and Justin Fields, which I think is the last year of his rookie contract, which I'm kind of thinking, like if he had a couple more years left, I can understand why, but now it's like, well, damn, like you got Russ for 1 year and you got Fields for another year, so like. I don't know what the management is doing over in Pittsburgh, but I mean, like they're gonna go about their own business. But I do think that with Russ, he's gonna be able to provide like that mentorship to Field that he never got in Chicago, because they wanted him to be the man from day one and barely give him a team. What they're doing right now with Caleb Williams, had they done that for Justin Fields, because mind you, all that scrambling and that offense that Justin Fields was making, that was on his own.
But to that point, just like Fields, Caleb Williams doesn't have exactly that mentor.
But Caleb Fields got weapons that Justin Fields never had.
Caleb Fields.
Caleb Williams, you mean?
Caleb Williams, my bad.
You good, man.
Caleb Williams.
That's what they're gonna call him.
Caleb Williams got weapons that Fields never had, right? Fields don't have weapons. He didn't have a he had a running back,
Right.
but he didn't have an offensive line, nor did he have receivers until last year. They got him DJ Moore, and then they was like, "Oh, all right, well,
It
bye."
clicked.
But along with the weapons, you got to figure out, can Chicago develop a quarterback?
No,
maybe you never know.
That point there is why. That point is why it's like so hesitant to consider.
Yeah, but it's hard to develop a quarterback when the quarterback don't have nobody to throw the fucking ball to.
I mean that too, but like if you think when you think about the Chicago Bears in their entire history of a franchise, you never think about, oh my gosh, all the great quarterbacks that they've had over the you never think about quarterback. You always think about defense. You think about Dickens, you think about Mike Singletary, you think about Earl Lager, you think about Charles Tillman, who should be in the Hall of Fame at one point, but that's another story for another day. And you think about the Walter Paynes and all those guys. If you really think about right now, their best quarterback in franchise history, you can say is Jay Cutler, and that ain't saying much.
Who was the one that who was the quarterback when they went to the Super Bowl?
Jim McMahon.
McMahon, yeah.
But
no, I'm talking about the one they played against Indianapolis. Was that McMahon? No,
that was Rex Grossman. I'm telling you, man.
The only and plus one of the few recognizable veteran quarterbacks for Chicago was probably Jay Cutler, and he wasn't worth a damn over there.
True.
Yeah. He got his money and quit football.
Yeah,
all right. Speaking about taking your money and quitting football, should Dak say goodbye to Dallas?
Yes.
Bye. Deuce. I'm out.
Look, here's the thing. You just paid CD Lamb a boat truckload of money.
Overpaid.
But based on production, hell yeah.
Overpaid.
He's not worth the number 88 in my eyes.
Well, you got to think the season he had last year.
Oh, damn good season.
He had
against Carolina.
The season he had last year was pretty damn good.
Against ass teams when he went against Green Bay,
everybody balls out in that contract year. This is how it works.
That's how it always works.
Everybody goes crazy. Everybody always have a career year and the contract year. Everybody goes crazy.
Any sport.
Right. And to continue my point, you just pay CD. You have to pay Micah Parsons. Somebody that talented and that disruptive.
You can't let him go.
Can't let him go.
Yeah,
I can't let
Meanwhile, you have Dak Prescott has been like a so-so quarterback. It just leads up to the question. I don't think Jerry Jones has any intention of keeping this man.
And if I'm Dak, guess what? I'm not playing this year. Fuck you.
No.
Hey, honestly, I say why not? Because here's the thing: if they were willing to if you think about it, if they were willing to make a trade to get Trey Lance from the closer for trade that San Francisco kind of put themselves in a hole in, but somehow they got themselves out of it with we're getting Brock Purdy in the 7th round. If you think about it,
why chance right there?
Why trade why make a trade to get another quarterback on your roster if you're saying this is your guy?
And
then treat him like it's your guy.
And
if you ask me,
performance,
right?
Well,
if you ask me,
go ahead, Chris. My bad.
I was saying, if you ask me, Dak has every right to say, you know what, I was here for a long time, and just go. Because if Dak were to leave and go to a team who could use, say, a decent quarterback who's younger, who can still play a few more years, if I'm Dak, I'm looking at a team say, hell, freaking
Carolina.
But,
I wouldn't. I think they got they still got not CJ Strauss, but they got what's his name?
Bryce Young.
Yeah. I mean,
Bryce Young could be under Dak. I can
see that, and he's over there running for his life too.
But to your point, you're speaking on longevity. Longevity don't mean shit if you can't do it in the postseason.
I mean, it did for Tony Romo.
Well, technically, it could work if you stay in Dallas. But if he wants to go somewhere, I think Dak Prescott would fit great. Say a Vegas or Minnesota.
Yeah.
New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
If Prescott goes to New Orleans, I mean, come on now.
I can see him in Vegas because Vegas do not have a fucking quarterback.
Neither does
hey,
New Orleans.
Well, they still got Derek Carr, which he's a decent quarterback.
They
Derek Carr,
his ass down there.
Nah,
he's a decent quarterback. When he has time, he's a decent quarterback.
Wait. Why is a good quarterback when his ticket sales decreased once he got there? Like,
no, I said decent.
Damn.
I said decent.
he did say decent.
He's decent, but he's not.
decent.
He's not exactly going to take you over that threshold.
No, but I can.
They can't get to the threshold.
But I can
in the AFC South.
NFC South.
NFC South, yes, he's going to put him over the top.
Look,
that would definitely take New Orleans over the top. In the AFC South.
The Saints are the NFC equivalent to the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you really think about it, they're gonna bullshit their way.
Well, that whole division is shit.
No.
So
literally,
it is. Man.
Remember when the Carolina Panthers almost went with 6-10?
Like, that whole division,
Panthers, whack.
Like that's why. I mean, you got to think Atlanta is the favorite to win it, right?
Yeah, Atlanta. I can see that.
I would say
because Atlanta always got they got a good defense.
Tampa,
and now they was really just missing a good quarterback, and they got Kirk Cousins.
They got two.
Right?
Then you double backed in the draft in the first overall round and got Michael Penix Jr., which I thought they were going to take Dallas Turner. Oh my.
I mean, I don't know, but going back to Dak, I would say if I'm Dak after this year, and because let's see, like,
you know what
he would be great for? Go to Seattle.
Oh,
you know what would be great for Dak Prescott? Dak Prescott could go to either.
Don't say the Jets.
No, I'm not saying the Jets because they have Aaron Rodgers. He could go to the Giants.
No.
Giants or to rub it in their face and get another championship, the Washington Commanders.
If he goes to the
they just got Jaden Daniels. They're not going after
Jaden Daniels could be under Dak Prescott.
Nah.
You don't spend the second pick to have him sit down, bro.
Yeah.
What did Atlanta just do?
Atlanta got a good.
He got a point.
But Atlanta always Atlanta always drafts stupidly though.
Always.
It's like someone beginning like a beginner mode on Madden. Like, hey, I'll get a quarterback and I'll draft a quarterback.
They got Penix, I think, top 10 overall, and they paid Kirk Cousins $130-something million for 4 years. And I'm like,
strapped for cash for the next few years.
In other words, this is literally even worse. If you think about it, the Eagles did the same thing.
They did.
They did the same thing with Jalen Hurts. Why they had Carson Wentz, and look what happened.
Hey man.
So
can we come to a conclusion that Dak
wasn't gonna be that?
Yeah, Wentz wasn't gonna be much after that Super Bowl. But anyway,
yeah, and they knew.
So where should Dak go if he left? That's the next question.
Giants.
Oh, he'd be a great draw in New York.
Danny Derp.
You ain't going nowhere with Daniel Jones. You're not. I've seen enough. The experiment is over.
I like to see Dax in Seattle.
Seattle, okay.
You still got Tyler Lockett, and you still got DJ Metcalf. You got a
that'd be a good.
You got a decent line.
You got Kenneth Walker,
and you got Kenneth Walker running the ball. That'd be
good.
Zach Charbonnet, who could damn be a second coming of Derrick Henry.
And you got Pete Carroll still the coach, who is still a good ass coach.
No, Pete Carroll was released.
He moved up. I was about to say he moved up.
Yeah, he moved up.
Actually, the defensive coordinator from the Ravens is now the coach in Seattle, which was previously. He was a old defensive coordinator at Michigan. Also, what was his name again?
Yeah, you talking about Mike McDonald?
Yeah.
Mike McDonald.
Yeah, Mike McDonald. Yeah.
And not the singer.
We gotta specify this.
So we got less plausible, which is basically Seattle.
I can see Seattle. Since you brought that up, Chuck, I can see Seattle.
Saints,
and then Geno Smith is there too. Still,
Las Vegas.
Yeah, but how far Geno gonna take you?
Geno,
I know, but I know Geno Smith is there for a backup if Dak was to
Yeah,
move.
I understand.
yeah.
Gino has had a renaissance of a career.
They pay him the big they pay him the big bucks at the last season. They pay him the big
to the
bucks.
playoffs.
Revenge will be sweet against them.
So so we would say Seattle and New York.
New Orleans.
Yeah, Seattle.
I would say, but since they don't have a quarterback, well, they do, but they don't. Minneapolis,
Vegas,
Minnesota, or Vegas.
Vegas don't have a quarterback. They got Gardner Minshew.
They don't.
Minshew.
He's a career journeyman. He's gonna have a long career in the league.
And they still got one of the best receivers in the game in Devontae Adams,
who was been grossly mismanaged.
Which I feel like if I'm the Lions, might as well pull that trigger.
And you know the thing,
if you send Devontae to New York.
Okay, Devontae Adams, Amon-Ra, and
reunite with Aaron Rodgers. Just send him back to New York.
Just might as well.
Might as well.
The New York Packers might as well. They already
got my jersey's coming in this week.
They already got Nathaniel Hackett over there anyway, so you might as bloody well just do it.
Man, that boy ain't doing ish.
And I just thought about this. Imagine if Devontae Adams stayed with the Packers, and imagine if Devontae was on the Packers team from last season.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm just saying.
The
grass ain't always greener on the other side of Devontae. He's going to the Hall of Fame. I don't know how many years he got left in the tank.
Bird, he was going to get his money regardless, and the Packers made a bad choice. It's their bad choice.
I mean, the Packers do what they always do. They cater to quarterbacks who, even when you know that the time is up, you still try to make it work. It's like when you're in a relationship with somebody and you know that you're at the end of the road and you're trying to make things work. Just let them go and move on. Just do that. You'll find better.
Because Devontae Adams deserved the bag. That's just it. He deserved that bag.
He did.
Yeah.
But Aaron Rodgers also deserved it too.
And that
they want to pay both.
And Dak deserves his bag too, and leave down because they're not going to pay Michael Parsons before. They're not going to pay Dak over Michael Parsons.
Because their defense is suspect without him.
They need it.
Real suspect.
Their defense is suspect with him, but if they let Michael walk, it's going to be the Commanders win.
He's younger.
When you ain't this shit.
And if you think about if you think about you know how the edge ain't Michael Parsons ain't he an edge linebacker? Chuck, someone help me out here.
Yeah,
he is. If you look at it, Joey Bosa, he got his money. T.J. Watt got his money. Patrick Queen got his money.
Aiden Hutchinson's about to get his money.
Ain't gonna get the bag this year. For sure get the bag this year. So my thing is if Jerry Jones looking at the market and looking at how edge rushers are, Michael's gonna be like, hey man, you either pay me or I'm getting the hell up on out of here.
Bring Michael to the Lions. Bring Michael to the Lions.
Damn, I might buy that jersey.
Let that contract run up.
Shit.
Just let it run.
That
was good.
Devastating.
All right. Speaking of Jerry Jones, Jerry Jones stepped down as the general manager of the Cowboys.
It happened with Bill Belichick. It's going to happen with Jerry Jones. He just stepped down.
He should step down, but he's never going to step down.
No, it can't be like Bill Belichick because Bill Belichick wasn't the owner of the New England Patriots.
He was the coach and general manager. He was balancing two,
but he wasn't the owner of the team. Like Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the owner. He's like,
wasn't
it billing because of me?
Wasn't his son the GM?
Nope.
No, it was Jerry Jones.
Jerry makes all the decisions.
That old white man ain't giving up power for nobody.
Emperor Palpatine is never even though
the old man passes away, Cowboys fans, I'm sorry, you stuck in purgatory.
Even though Jerry Jones should
his ass is like Bill Ford. He's not giving up power. Until you fucking die.
We were way back for that one.
He is. How old is he now? Like 80 something?
Shit.
He's pushing 102.
Oh, he gotta go.
102,000. But Jerry Jones, even though
Wait, hold on, Chris. All Jerry Jones needs is that black cloak from Revenge of the Sith that he can be.
Emperor Palpatine.
And those red eyes.
Emperor Palpatine, man.
Once more, the Cowboys will rule the galaxy.
Exactly.
Here's where I'm at with Jerry Jones. You got your rings. You create one of the best dynasties.
30 years ago.
Yeah, in
Exactly.
football,
I
and
won't
30
even
years
born
ago,
yet.
at this point, this feels like a Ken Holland situation where
Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please
where
don't do that. Don't get me.
I know my
Don't
time
get me.
has
Don't get me
passed.
upset.
I know my time has passed, but I'm gonna
God,
continue it
God
because
damn,
I
man.
still want to prove to everybody that I still got it, even
That
though
hurts.
I don't.
That hurts right here, man.
But
It's the truth.
But
I
you know
know.
what,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. Don't do that. It's too many painful
No
memories.
matter how much, no matter
It
how many
hurts.
accolades you got, no matter how much accolades you got in the NFL, eventually somebody will be there. Eventually somebody's there to be better.
And it's to the point where they've only won 2 playoff games.
Oh, wait. Let me put it. Wait, let me
2 or
put
3
it.
playoff games in the last 30 years.
The last playoff game, the last playoff game,
It's been like 5. It's been like
the
5.
last
30 years.
the last playoff game they were in, they got waxed
Wait.
by the Packers.
Wait.
No, the Packers were a team that, on paper, against
Would
that
not
Dallas Cowboys
They
team,
should not have won that game.
won that game.
They should have got clapped. Game should have been over at halftime.
That defense wasn't doing shit.
Oh, they were. They're running cardio out there.
their defense
Anyway.
was so bad that, like Stephen A. Smith said, they had to zoom out the camera to see where there was a receiver and a corner. Like, the receiver had nobody on him.
Right. Let me put it this way. The Houston Texans have only been around since 2002.
Mhm.
They have more playoff wins than the Cowboys does in this millennium
Hey,
since
yo,
2000.
Uh,
We're just speaking the facts.
Ooh,
Speaking
nice
the facts. We're just speaking the facts. Even though all signs should point for Jerry Jones to step down as GM, he's not going to because he's stuck in his own ways. And this is why I've always said before, the team, I don't care who's that quarterback, who's that running back, or wide receiver, this team will only go as far as Jerry Jones will allow the team to go. Because if he really wanted it to be for the greater good of the team, his ass would have stepped down, especially in that season where they had like 10 or so losses.
Football.
And it's okay. He will still be the owner of the team. He'll still be the richest owner in the league. He'll still have all the TV deals and the ratings. They'll always be on damn near half of the schedule being primetime games. It's fine, but let a football mind come in. Let a football mind come in who knows the game from how it is right now and not how it was 30 years ago. The game's changed. Everything's
significantly.
changed. Everything's changed.
And speaking of a new game, a game that's changed. How many games will the Lions win? The Detroit
11.
Lions win this season.
11. I think they win the NFC North. I think the NFC North will be a little similar to what we saw last year, except I see the Bears at like the solid third, but like the Vikings, oh god, the Vikings.
The ceiling,
the Vikings might surprise you. You never know.
The floor for me for the Lions is 11-6. Best case scenario, 13-4.
11-6 is the wow.
No. Here's why. No, hear me out. No, here's why. Hear me out.
Oh my lord.
If you think about how the Lions are after a bye week, especially over the last couple of years, we just come out flat. And
Okay.
I don't know. And here's the thing. I don't want it to happen, but if we're talking about the way the defense is with the revamped secondary, they put a lot of focus in there in the offseason with what they needed to do. But somehow, some way, I really do feel they're going to win a division. They are. I just want them to wrap up the division. If they can wrap up the division wins and like sweep the division, go 6-0 in division games by say like late November.
Facts. I need facts, Bird.
I
need them to wrap up
maybe.
the division immediately.
If you can wrap up the division by early December, you're good. I see them going 5-1. A pipe dream will be 6-0 in the division, but
maybe
realistically, yeah, I'm cool with that.
There's no reason
I could see us losing in Green Bay and maybe in Chicago.
I just hope that we don't lose in Detroit on Thanksgiving because somehow it's always happy we're gonna bullshit somehow.
Well, who they facing Thanksgiving?
Chicago.
Oh yeah, we need to run Caleb out of town.
I'll be there.
I still can't believe they starting him.
They have to. Who else is going to start?
One overall pick.
Right. You ain't gonna let
number
number
one.
Pick
Get out there, buddy. Get on out there.
You're not gonna let number one pick, especially when you mortgage the house on this pick. You mortgage the house. the mansion, life insurance, everything on this cat. Hell no, he's playing.
All the more reason. Like, I mean, first of all, the Chicago QB accolades are very, very low.
We know that.
Right.
Oh, we know that.
But we also know that every other team in that division, besides the Packers.
All I know is we better sweep.
And then for the last 3 years, who's been at the top? Either a Packer or a Lion.
Yeah.
So
I did.
This year is either going to be a Packer or a Lion. And I want to give y'all a question. Who's going to be the 4th seed team in the NFC North? Because I think it could be Minnesota, but I've seen crazier things happen.
Okay, let's see.
I say Minnesota.
49ers.
I said
no.
I said the NFC North.
NFC North, the fourth place.
I can see it.
Minnesota. They lost too much.
But the thing about it is, Minnesota has a good defense.
They do.
Now, if they defense can keep the game close, who knows what Minnesota can do? If you could keep it within like a field goal game type of game,
Man.
you never know. You know what I'm saying?
If you can't beat Sam Darnold,
I've seen crazier things happen.
I have too, man. I mean,
there's no reason why we can't sweep Minnesota.
Marcel, I'm just saying, all 4 of us here talking right now, we have literally witnessed when the Lions and Dan Campbell's second year were like 1-6, and then after the bye, I don't know what the hell happened. They went 7-8 straight, and they were that close of missing the playoffs in his second year. We've seen it.
We've seen it happen. So
we've seen it happen, man. I'm just saying.
I just can't trust Vikings or Chicago.
We can trust the Lions either. But look what happened. We were 30 minutes away.
Chris, don't remind me.
But here's the thing: we've done so much upgrades and fine tuning this roster. There is absolutely no reason why we can't repeat as division champions.
True, there is no reason.
No reason.
And we said we would win the division, but
yeah, we did say that.
When it comes down to the playoffs, and I will say this on this podcast today, as I said it on the Chris versus Everybody podcast and the Chris Cross Corner podcast, as well as other media outlets that have invited me on their show. If the coaching staff cannot get out of their heads and take the fucking points,
take the damn points,
you will never reach a Super Bowl.
Take the damn points.
You know, if the
Lions
win the
Super Bowl, you gotta have a kicker.
Well, we got
a kicker. What you talking?
We got a kicker now. We didn't have one last year. Back terrible.
The 3 problems with the Detroit. The 3 problems.
No, hold on, myself. Hold up. Wait, Chuck.
Time out.
Couldn't shit past 40 yards, bro. He couldn't.
Wait, Chuck. The reason we got to San Francisco is because of our kicker. What are you talking about?
Actually, it was because of that Derek Barnes pick. But okay.
That was Tampa Bay. We're talking about Los Angeles, where that kick saved the game.
Yeah.
That one time, out of here the whole season.
One time, without that, we wouldn't get to the Barnes pick.
We had no fucking kicker all year, bro. That one,
I could have kicked for the Lions.
Now,
exactly. That tells you what type of kicker we fucking had last year.
Hey.
There were 3 problems with the Detroit Lions roster last year.
Give me 20 yards.
That was the kicker.
Didn't take the points.
The secondary.
Didn't take the points.
And it was A-gap pressure.
Man, them
now
points
no, we didn't.
Fuck it. I'm gonna just say this. Last year, that's just what we did all year last year. Why change? Not motherfuckers.
Because it's a Super Bowl.
Okay, this is the thing. This is the fuck where Lions niggas. Y'all motherfuckers get on my nerves with this shit. Because if we would have went for the shit, y'all would have been all on this dick. But now if he didn't go for it and he didn't get it, y'all like kick the fucking points. No, make up y'all fucking minds. Y'all should be saying that shit all year. Fuck that. Say that
shit Chuck. This is what I'm saying.
He been doing all year. He been going for it all year.
True, but if it
go for it. Fuck it.
True.
But
my thing about this is this.
Oh my God.
In that San Francisco game, he tried it not 1 time, not 2 times, not even 3 times.
That was on that
4 times.
That was on that one possession. He probably should have kicked it after the fucking third time. Like, hey, all right,
Chuck, that's
Damn.
but I'm
12
just saying,
points. That's 12 points.
You
He
got
left
OG
12
stressing,
points.
that
man.
ain't fucking 12 points because that motherfucker would have missed 3 out of the 4.
True.
But it's a possible 12 points. You never know.
No,
What
I need guaranteed, man. I need
I
guaranteed.
need This is the NFC Championship. You can't leave anything to fate.
We ain't had a Jason Hansen since Jason Hansen fucking left. That's the only time I'm
Matt
like,
Prater.
go for the fucking point.
Wait. Matt Prater.
Well,
Matt
we
Prater's
had,
good.
well, we
Prater's
had the
good.
alcoholic, yeah.
I'm just saying this. If you are in the lead, a 2.5 score lead against the best team in the NFL,
I ain't never
you
heard
take
Chuck
the
like this.
point.
Man, fuck that. Play your game, bro. Play your
The only time they should have did
Play
the
your
go
fucking
for it is if they're up by 3 scores and they try it again. That is it. Which they were up by 3 scores.
The only time that I was like, hey, kick the fucking field goal is when they had they went for it 3 times. Nah, bitch, if you don't kick the fucking field goal after the second time.
That was in Dallas.
Chuck, wait. Are we talking about the Dallas game?
Oh, that was in Dallas.
That was in Dallas.
Well, we're not talking about. Okay, that's the only time.
And that's the only time, and I agree with that. I'm talking about going to the Super Bowl. God damn it!
Play your fucking game, bro.
God himself was saying, take the points.
Do what got you there, and that's what the fuck got him there.
And they kept on doing it. And
San
Francisco came back.
It is one of those things. It
got us the farthest we been since in 30 fucking years. So
since 91.
I wasn't even born yet when they went that far.
I wasn't even born yet, shoot. But
I was in planning.
Let me just say this.
You was not in planning. You were a mistake. Stop.
Wait, let me say, Chuck, that was a rant for the ages. My man stood up.
That's a clip.
My man stood up. He said,
I'm just saying.
But
I'll just say this on this podcast today. And I said it before. Coaching. I don't know. You got the defense
right
last year, but you didn't have a secondary. Now you have the secondary and added more to your defense. So there should be no reason why people are going over cornerbacks, scoring touchdowns. You got the offense. You got the special teams. You got the best kicker in the UFL.
Not happening again.
Like,
the
only thing going to keep them from a Super Bowl is coaching decisions.
Listen here, and I'm pretty sure that they learned from that experience, right? That was the first time
they needed that. Right? They needed that.
They learned from that experience. As any coach, you as any coach, it's your first time in the fucking playoffs. That you learn from shit.
Let me.
Chuck, wait,
Chuck. Let me cook real quick.
And you got to learn the hard way.
Wait, Chuck. Let me cook real quick. Let me give those who are not familiar with the history of Detroit sports a very short history lesson. You remember from the Bad Boys era in the mid to late 80s, all those years of Eastern Conference Finals, didn't make it, ran into the Celtics, more bull job or what have you, even made it to the finals and end up getting Jiff
a Kareem shot
of a legit phantom foul from the Lakers in 88, who they should have won it that year. All those past histories, they win it in 80, they win it in 89. They go back to back in 1990. They got over the hump. Go over to the Red Wings. Western Conference Finals appearance, Stanley Cup Finals appearances, and they failed, I think, 2 or 3 years straight in a row until they finally got over the hump, I think, in 97
and won back
in
to
98. And they won back to back. Even look at Michigan from this past year. All those years of underachieving, all those years of heartbreak, all those years of failure, or like, let me not say failure, but
no.
Let me like all those years of like say, like, is this gonna be the year? This could finally be the year, and then it finally came all together. In the history, not just with Detroit sport, but just sports in general, you need to have those tough losses. And the fact that they were able to keep the team all together and add new pieces over to the team with the same people that brought them to the dance. And so I feel that they're going to learn from the mistakes from last season. And if they get into that same situation again, that it might just be different because that Super Bowl window is very, very short. Look at Buffalo. That window is closed shut damn near. And it's going to be a long time before I can say that, okay, Buffalo is going to be in a position to where, it ain't open. It's open to a second round playoff exit to the Chiefs again. But anyways, with the Lions, that window is very short. It really is. So I feel that they're going to learn from this and they're going to move on. And I think we're going to be doing just fine because I think the team now they have more depth than what they did over the last couple of years on both offense and defensive side of the ball. Now, obviously, injuries are going to happen. Let's just hope it don't happen to the main guy because God help
We
us
just
all.
need a third receiver.
Because God help us all. If Panay Sewell gets injured,
Oh no! Don't even bring that up.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
We drafted another Samoan.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Someone get Roman Reigns. Someone get Roman Reigns.
No, I'm saying we did draft another Samoan this year.
Giovanni Manu from DC College.
we drafted another Samoan.
I know. I'm just saying we got more depth, man. So it's good.
All right, yeah. Speaking of Detroit Lions being most improved, what'll be the most improved team this year?
Most improved, I say
Based on last year's record.
Based
Which
on
will be
last
the
year?
most
Based
improved
on
this
last
year.
year.
Who will be? Which team will be?
Yeah,
Washington.
I think Houston.
I was about to say I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Texans for sure
Houston for sure.
because they got
Houston's my number one.
they got the players, the offensive players to go with the defense that they had. Their defense was pretty good last year.
I even think that Houston might even make a run for the AFC Championship next season, and that is not a far away
They
thought.
could.
I'm not gonna
They
lie.
could.
They could. They got the weapon.
Go ahead, Chuck.
They got Stephon. They got the three receivers. They got
Right.
three good receivers.
Right.
They got a good running back in Joe Mixon. They got and then they got a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
And their defense always been good, but
True. And based on what happened last year, and we all know what happened last year in the beginning of the season, based on one person's position on this team, they have a significant chance. I will say this to the day I die. If you have Aaron Rodgers on your team as the starting quarterback, you have a fighting chance. I think the New York Jets, with their great defense, okay,
they upgraded their receiver.
Yeah, can be the most improved team up there with the Houston Texans.
I don't think.
I
don't think
that's on the AFC side.
Jets have learned from their mistake. Then
Aaron
Rodgers.
I think the Falcons gonna be better.
AFC side, I would definitely say if I had to choose two, I would say for sure Houston and for sure, and you know what? Honestly, I would say the Jets. I would say them, but I gotta say Kansas City based on last season. Now, hear me out. Hear me out when I say this. Hear me out.
They're the biggest two-time champions. What are you talking about?
The biggest question mark from last season was that other than Travis Kelce, nobody had hands.
They still don't have hands. What are you talking about?
And yet they still won.
They upgraded on.
They did
this year. They definitely.
They got Hollywood.
And we ain't seen them play yet, so it's okay.
I'm just saying, man. I would say Houston first, Jets second, Chiefs third.
With the Chiefs, however, I feel like you got Hollywood Brown for next to nothing, and Bills fans.
And they just got Juju back for nothing.
They did.
And the Bills organization, fuck y'all. Y'all just let a Super Bowl team get one of the best receivers in the draft.
They couldn't pay him. But
they got paid for a new stadium.
Yeah, that too. But NFC side,
I don't think they understand how good Xavier Worthy is.
He's good. He's good.
NFC side,
4.2 speed.
Hands. I would say NFC side. Give me Lions and
most improved.
Hey, that defense. Hey. If you
most improved,
that secondary.
You talking about record wise? I'm gonna say record wise, it's gonna definitely be the Falcons because they have a legit quarterback now.
Oh wait.
No, I'm saying best. I'm saying best based on last year's performance. Based on last year's performance, I said that the Houston Texans and the New York Jets are going to be most improved.
Oh, I misunderstood.
Now, NFC side, I will have to agree with Chuck by saying the Atlanta Falcons will be significantly better than last year based on they got two quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Some of the best receivers and great running backs.
You got rid of Arthur Smith. That's the upgrade in and of itself. You got rid of Arthur Smith.
Hey, as long as you get Kyle Pitts and Bijan Robinson involved, I like that
They have to give him the ball.
ugly ass coach.
And they got a new offensive coordinator and
Yes.
and everything. So
And I will say,
They're
I'm
gonna
going to
win.
say this like last year. I'm going to pick another bird team. It's going to be the Falcons, and I'm going to based on last year's performance, the second half of the Eagles season was atrocious.
It was
I'm going to
bad.
say the Eagles are going to be way better with Saquon Barkley.
Hey, if you
yeah, but my big question with the Eagles is going to be the same problem that they had last year. That secondary was atrocious last year.
Yeah, secondary is just.
I mean,
they got a couple of white QB. They got a couple of white CBs.
I mean, the biggest thing for me with the Eagles is like thinking, okay, how is the offensive line going to be? Obviously, now that Jason Kelsey is retired now, first ballot Hall of Famer and everything. But my thing is like, the offensive line is a big thing. And I know Jalen Hurts is mobile.
I think they'll still be overall second best line
In the NFC East or the NFC?
in the NFC.
Okay. Behind the Lions.
It's the Lions. Then it's the Lions. Then Eagles.
I got San Francisco.
The rest.
Oh, San Francisco? No.
Listen, the San Francisco line is only good if Trent Williams play.
Right.
Pancakes.
Right.
That is the best lineman in the game. And right now he is sitting out because of contract problem.
I would too.
I said they just paid him.
I would
just paid him.
Bring him to Detroit. Bring him to Detroit.
They just paid
We get Trent Williams and what's his face? Michael Parsons. Let's go.
Chris,
we ain't got that much money.
We ain't got that money.
On FIFA, we'll on FC24 we will.
We still gotta extend Aleem. We still gotta extend Hutch. We got to extend a lot of people. All right.
If y'all didn't give all the money to Amon-Ra St. Brown, we'd be good. But no,
okay. He deserved that bread.
No, he didn't.
What you mean?
He deserved bread. He didn't deserve that much bread.
Who I'm
so we can pay other people.
That's the going rate for receivers, bro. That's the going rate.
I'm just saying. You want to win a Super Bowl? Do the Tom Brady approach.
You're lucky that
the Tom Brady approach.
Not get paid.
You don't take the most money, so that way you can keep all your main guys, all your main weapons. And honestly, if I just switch back to AFC for a minute,
give me my money.
See, and wait. Let me switch back to AFC. The Bengals are kind of in a hole because Jamar Chase, as of today, has still not been paid.
They still got to pay T. Higgins, don't they?
Bring him to Detroit.
Yeah. He's on franchise tag.
Chris, you cannot say bring everybody to Detroit. Come on.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, I can.
No.
Hey, myself. But based on your approach, I'm gonna say let's take the LA Rams approach of 2021. Let's just do that. Let's just get everybody on the team.
Bring everybody, and then blow the whole team up.
Let's do the Cleveland Cavaliers 2018 approach. Let's just get everybody on the team.
We ain't gonna have a first round pick to 2035.
But we got a chip though.
If you got a ring out of it, a ring. Here's the with the Lions and Rams.
Detroit wouldn't care. Detroit.
We would blow up the city.
If we win the Super, if we do that and win the Super, you can give away the fucking franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And we would
just fold. Let it fold the next day.
You know what's better than one? You know what's better than winning one Super Bowl? Winning multiple.
But we want one.
Not for Detroit. We not greedy, nigga. We want one.
Marcel, have you ever understood like in the history since the Super Bowl has been inception? Since the inception of the Super Bowl. No, not just that, Chuck, but every team that hasn't won one. Look at everybody on those rosters. Every team has a effing chance of winning a Super Bowl. I don't care. We're the only NFC team who hasn't been to a Super Bowl. Have you noticed that, Marcel? I just want one.
Oh shit!
Oh,
damn.
The Carolina Panthers started it when after I was born.
God.
Yeah,
and they still
right.
Now that I'm looking at the team,
they have 3 appearances on the Super Bowl.
Damn.
Oh damn, Chris. Damn, you ain't had to go. That's deep. Damn. Don't do that.
Oh yes, I don't care. We getting everybody on the team.
Damn.
That's deep.
Everybody's getting
to get you a Super Bowl.
Damn.
Hey, look, I said before.
And hold on, Chris. And the fact that we are 30 minutes away.
NFC.
30 minutes away from the entire city, the estate of Michigan.
All we want.
We are the 1/3 of the NFC.
Don't go that far.
No. Oh, that's okay. That's enough.
No, we're the CMA.
Let me go back to the Bengals real quick. the Bengals put themselves in a hole because they still got to decide if they're going to pay T. Higgins. They still got to pay Jamar Chase because as of right now, Jamar Chase had not been paid yet. If CeeDee Lamb got 136 from the
No,
Cowboys,
Jamar gonna want
it-
more.
he gonna
He
want.
said he said he wanted 1 more cent than him.
Nah, he gonna want like
That's what he
maybe.
said. He said that in the
But with
interview.
but with Micah Parsons,
He said,
But
"I want
that's for
1 more
show.
cent than him." I said,
That's for
"God
show.
damn."
but
That's
with
for
Micah
show.
Parsons, but with Micah Parsons, the conversation we had about
I
Micah
said the
Parsons,
same thing.
can you really afford? Can you really afford to like get rid of somebody like Jamar Chase?
Yes,
No,
you can get rid of him.
what's the contingency plan?
It doesn't matter what the contingency plan. You can get rid of him. They're not going for a Super Bowl.
See, here's the thing. Like the AFC North, I've always said is the hardest division in all of football because all four of those
Still is.
teams, they could be guaranteed live for playoffs. All four of those teams.
Mm-hmm.
Every team can end up with 10 wins in that division, but 2 teams are going to make the playoffs, and one team going to play with a wild card. They can win. One team can win 10 games and not make the playoffs in the AFC North. That's how tough it is. Now,
Yeah.
that may not be the case this year, but
But who's going to be most improved in the NFC to keep
Falcons.
this flow going? Falcons.
Falcons.
So we got
Falcons.
Houston and the Falcons. All right.
Yeah.
All right. 2 cities with STD cases, but that's okay. All right. Next.
Do we have to throw that in there?
Hey, I'm just putting out facts.
You didn't have to put it in there.
All right. Speaking of AFC predictions, just the halftime part. AFC predictions. Each slide has each division. We're gonna go down the line, down the panel. Me first, Marcel second, Chris third, and Chuck fourth.
Okay, nigga, we
Who's
get the point.
going to win? Well, people aren't watching on YouTube, Marcel. We're gonna do this for every division. All right. AFC predictions. Next, we have AFC North. I believe it's going to be the Ravens. Marcel,
Ravens.
Chris,
Ravens.
I mean, when
Chuck.
you got Derrick, when you got Derrick Henry.
Ravens. Just because Chubbs is hurt for 6 weeks. Chubbs is out.
Wait. Let me wait. I'll say the Ravens, and they'll still somehow manage to lose to the Steelers twice in the season.
True.
By some bullshit, they still manage to lose. But Ravens.
4-2's not that bad.
You're right, but still.
All right, we have the AFC East.
Dolphins.
Can we go? Oh, can I go? Can we go around the panel, Marcel?
Right, down the line, dog.
You too slow.
No, you too fast.
Slow down.
So AFC East is gonna be. And I said this before in the podcast. If you have Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback, you have a chance. I'm picking the Jets.
Oh, that's bold. That's bold.
And first of all, Miami can't win outside of Miami.
Wait, that's a bold choice. That's a bold choice. That's a good
From
choice.
from November to January, if Miami has to travel up north, oh boy, I feel sorry for them.
I like the fact that you used the old Dolphins logo instead of the new one. So
This is the one
So
they
nice.
had. Okay, I did this at 2 p.m. this afternoon, so
okay.
that's all I got. Marcel, what you got?
I got Dolphins.
Okay, we got Dolphins. Chris,
Dolphins.
Chuck,
Oh. The anticipation is.
I'm gonna go. Shit, I'm gonna have to go Jets.
All right.
All right, so we 2-2. Miami
2
and
and
the
2.
Jets. Okay, you heard it here on the podcast. Okay, so when we do our
Oh my
halftime, we do our mid-season predictions. Okay,
I didn't want to
you
see
have
how
my
wrong.
choices.
I didn't want to see how wrong that one of us is going to be.
Right. All right. AFC South. I have the Houston Texans just by a hair over the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm.
The Jackson Jaguars.
Hey, it's the AFC South. Anything could happen. So I'm
Yeah,
picking the Houston Texans just because of my boy CJ Stroud, which I did hate him when he played for Ohio State, but that's the former life. Now he's a Houston Texan.
You got no choice but to respect him now.
I respected him when he was at Ohio State. I liked him as a quarterback at Ohio State. I just wanted him to lose. But
We did.
now he's a professional,
Mhm.
balling out as a rookie. Now he's not a rookie; he's a quote unquote veteran of the league now. So I got Houston. Marcel, what you got?
I want to say Houston.
Why was that water so crunchy, Marcel?
Right.
It
Like,
was rice. It's rice.
You said,
I was like, God
some good
damn.
rice.
I want to say Houston, but something's telling me to go for the Tennessee Titans.
Nigga, what?
The Titans.
Excuse me.
Wow.
With no Derrick Henry.
Titans is a wild.
That
man.
is with no Derrick Henry.
No quarterback.
I
They
don't
got,
know.
they got a quarterback.
With
Who?
Will Levy. He was balling last year.
Hey, Marcel. DeAndre Hopkins isn't eligible to play till week 5. You sure you want to change that decision? Uh-huh. But think about this now.
He got the.
Well, he said the Texans.
I mean, the AFC South is so shitty. Basically, anybody could be on top.
But Tennessee's the shittiest team of the shittiest division.
I wouldn't say that. You got a horseshoe on the right.
The Colts are
No,
going to be good this year.
It's going to be the
Colts is good.
Go ahead.
Colts will be 8-8.
I'll wait.
The Colts are going to be 8-8, 9-8 this year.
Yeah. I'm about to say, hold on.
Maybe 8-9.
If the low bar is AFC South for is 8-8, then
God damn it! Pick a team. Shit, this ain't rocket science.
My
okay,
God.
I'm gonna pick the Jaguars.
You got the
Good
Jaguars.
God.
I got the Texans. Chris, what you got?
Give me Houston over. Give me Houston at number 1 over barely over Indianapolis.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Yes.
I agree with Bird because
Thank
Oh my god.
Thank you.
y'all
Thank you,
is
Chuck.
sleeping on Indianapolis. Listen
Thank-
here,
Thank you, Chuck.
they defense is still gonna be good. They defense always good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they got Anthony Richardson, who's coming back off an injury, and
If
he's
he stays
gonna be
healthy.
fucking running and throwing that bitch.
Fantasy points.
And he got receivers.
So does Lawrence. So does Lawrence in Jacksonville. They have a good defense too.
No, they don't.
They
Did you
had a
not
great
see the
defense.
playoffs last year? If it wasn't for Trevor Lawrence, they were almost lost.
They weren't in the playoffs last year. What are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying. No, they won because they almost lost. They came back. Remember?
Oh, you're talking about from like 2 years ago. Okay. My bad.
So
Two
any
years
team
ago.
with Trevor Lawrence on it, hey man, it's
It's
a
gonna be
chance.
the Texans and then the Colts in second.
All right, we'll see. We'll see it in the midseason games, midseason episode.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts somehow squeak out and beat the Texans in the South.
Man,
Houston might just go 3-3. No, yeah, they might go 3-3 or 4-2 and in the division. Honestly,
no. What's going to happen is what happened last year when 3 of the teams could have went to the playoffs. None of them won, and then the Pittsburgh just squeaks in.
that was the biggest ounce of bullshit I've ever seen in my life. It's like
And
God was like,
that was the year I told y'all that the Steelers were going to go, and everybody was like, "No, Chris, you don't know what you're talking about, Chris."
That's like the thing from Doctor Strange from like Endgame that it said there was like 1,000,001 chance and everything had to happen right.
Everything happened, baby.
Everything that could
Everything I prophesied happened that night, Chris.
That was some bullshit.
I said if Jacksonville blows this game,
I've never been so that Raiders and
Raiders Chargers. All they had to do was tie.
I have never been so stressed watching a football game in my life, and I'm a Lions fan saying this. But literally, we were, and like now, but like everyone's like, go for the tie, because they both could get in. And then the Chargers had to be idiots. Well, Brandon Staley had to be an idiot. They called a timeout when all they had to do was run the clock down, and then they were like, bet.
The Steelers were like, "Oh shit, I got to cancel my Cancun trip."
But yeah, I got the Texans winning, and so did Chuck. So next,
all right, so you got the Texans. I got the Texans. So everybody but Marcel because he got the Titans.
The fucking Titans.
All right, AFC West. I'm gonna go for it and say that
this is a tough one.
I want everything's going towards that team in the upper right corner, the Chiefs. It's not going to be easy for them this year in the AFC West, just because they have John Harbaugh now in LA, and you know what of a history he has at NFL teams when he first gets there.
No receivers.
I don't care if he's no receivers. He had Kaepernick with no receivers when he first got to San Francisco, and they went to the Super Bowl.
That's different.
Hey, they have Herbert now. The Herbert's the same thing as Kaepernick without the speed, but it's okay.
Herbert ain't running.
I know like I said, without the speed.
Okay.
So I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC West. I mean, hold on. Taylor Swift, the Swifties featuring the Kansas City Chiefs.
God damn. And they're doing a bloody Hallmark movie of a football Christmas movie with the Chiefs. And I'm like, this ain't nepotism. I don't know what is, man.
This ain't never ending.
Propaganda,
man.
This is great. I mean, Marcel, what you got for AFC West?
Hey, this is a hard decision.
Marcel gonna say the Raiders. Okay. Chris, what you got?
Honestly, this is just the Kansas City football invitation of Chiefs. That's what it
Pretty
is.
much.
All right, Chuck, what you got?
Chiefs.
All right,
we do move on.
Let's move on.
We already know what this one.
Speaking of the fucking Chiefs, are the Chiefs going to three-peat?
Yeah.
Given the history, they shouldn't have won last year.
Okay.
Hell no.
So,
shit. No, I want to hear Chuck first.
I don't think so. Just because they lost too much in the secondary when they let Snead go. They was their best.
They did let him go.
That was their best corner.
And guess where he went to?
Where'd he go?
Titans.
What the fuck that mean?
I mean, shit.
Right.
That's because the Titans paid them the most money.
He won the money.
So
Mahomes like,
one
do you
thing
want
I'm
these
gonna
rings or
say,
do you want the money?
one thing I'm gonna say is you can't bet against Patty. That's
Can't
all.
do it. Can't do
It's
it.
hard. It's hard to bet against Pat Mahomes, bro. That motherfucker somehow, some way figure shit out.
9 lives.
But the rest of his family's dog shit.
His
His daddy's good, but the rest of them.
I'm about to say his daddy just be part. His daddy a nigga for real.
Boy.
His daddy is full blown nigga.
All right.
With the Chiefs.
What is he again, Chuck? What is he again?
A full blown nigga, bro.
All right. That's a lot of N-words for this show.
A whole lot.
SBN. Full.
The Chiefs. I said that I don't see them three-peating, but I do see them making it to another AFC championship and possibly losing, possibly against
the Baltimore Ravens.
Nah,
I like that.
To the Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets.
Hell no.
That would be
the Houston Texans.
Okay, that's my pick. That's my pick. But
that's your pick. Houston versus Detroit.
Yes, it is my pick.
It's going to be the blackest Super Bowl.
That's
my pick.
Ravens. I'll say it's Ravens. They gonna make it to the NFC Championship, but the Ravens will probably figure it out this year.
Ravens versus Houston. That'd be a great NFC Championship.
The Ravens can figure out if they decide to say, "Hey, you know what? Let's not try to abandon what we're strong at. Let's not try to throw the ball where we know damn well we are a run first team, but we're gonna try to throw the ball fucking 30 or 40 times in the game, like what they did against the Chiefs last season. That was their best chance to beat them, and they fucked it up.
They got some good receivers.
They fucked it up.
No more injured running backs because they got rid of all of them.
But then again, if you're going to bet against the Ravens to win it, if you're going to bet against the Ravens, think about this. The Ravens historically have won Super Bowls every 12 years. They won in 2000, they won in 2012, and right now we're in 2024. Oh. I'm just saying, if you're going to bet money on the Ravens, that's a little food for thought.
All right, so the last time there was never a three-peat championship winner. So we've always had repeat winners. First being the Packers 1 and 2.
Yeah.
The Miami Dolphins in 7 and 8, and then we had a 9 and 10 with the Steelers. Another repeat with the Steelers for 13 and 14. The next repeat wouldn't be until San Francisco in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
For 23 and 24. And then you had the next repeat, which would be Dallas. The last time they would ever go to the Super Bowl for 27 and 28.
Hey, Craig, you sure it was? It was. Wait, what was the last time for Dallas?
It was. I'm gonna give you all the dates. January, their last Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen, was Super Bowl 30. Before I was even born.
Shit, that was before I was even born.
No, actually, I was born. It was after I was born. But Super Bowl 30 was January 28th, 1996.
That was against the Bills, wasn't it?
Nope, that was against the Pittsburgh Steelers in 96.
Damn.
The Bills went back to back and lost.
That's on the cover of Lethal Weapon.
All right, so that was the last Dallas back to back. Then we have to go to the Denver Broncos, the Elway Broncos.
Yeah.
In 32 and 33, 98 and 99.
Okay.
Then the next one would be the infamous Patriots, 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
And then the next read would be the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
For Super Bowls 40, what is that? No, 50. 57,
51.
and 58. Jesus.
Let me say this, and I'm going to throw this question out there. If the Chiefs three-peat this year, where's Patrick Mahomes all time?
He's up there.
He's up there.
He's been up there. I just feel like this solidifies it.
Like, are we talking like top three? Top two?
Three. Top three.
Top two.
He'd be right behind
He'd be right under Tom Brady.
All right.
And there's no disputing that because you have one with weapons and two without weapons. So hey.
And last year, out of those Super Bowl teams, last year was, if you look as a roster,
it was the weakest roster.
Was the weakest team. And
weakest roster in Super Bowl history. And they won.
And they still won.
Against the best team in the NFL, which was the San Francisco 49ers.
Kyle Shanahan, how you doing? But I don't think it's gonna happen this year. But if it does happen, because mind you, we did say there have been a lot of things that we said, oh, that would never happen in the last few years that ended up happening in football. We always said that it would never happen for a home team to host the Super Bowl. That's happened twice.
One with LA and the other with the
Rams. Oh, and Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
So it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Never say never. Never say never. Speaking of never say never, will the Baltimore Ravens beat the Chiefs in the season opener this Sunday? Or Thursday, actually.
It's coming.
Honestly,
it's coming up.
It's this Thursday.
Honestly, this could be either or.
No, it's not. The Ravens better beat the Chiefs.
Ravens ain't got no choice. Ravens ain't got no choice this year.
Ravens are all or nothing.
Ravens, honestly, I'm gonna say yes by a late second field goal from Justin Tucker. I say they win by 3.
I don't know. The Chiefs' defense is suspect. So,
I mean, I know it's suspect, but I mean, the Chiefs always do this. They will have like a couple of so-so games in the first 4 or 5 games, but then all of a sudden after that bye, they just pick it on up at the right time. Everybody gets to clicking. Xavier Worthy, I do see him being a big factor in the Chiefs offense, especially if you're playing fantasy. Marquise Brown is out for the season opener, so might want to keep that anecdote in mind. But Ravens, especially with Derrick Henry in the backfield now, with your already established running game, I think they're gonna be out for blood. I really do. So I think the Ravens will win.
Ravens.
I got Ravens too.
Have to win.
Season opener. What you got, Chuck?
Chiefs.
This nigga said
Chiefs. I'm sorry.
I'm cool. I respect that.
I'm sorry. I just can't. This nigga Mahomes is just different.
He'll find a way. He'll be like Bugs Bunny. He'll throw it, go under the field, and then come out the other side.
That's what I'm saying. Patrick Mahomes always find a way to get a W, bro.
They do.
Not against us.
Any most GS ways.
Yeah, myself, shut up. He said not against us.
You're right, but I'm just saying.
in preseason too. Goddamn.
No, I'm talking about last year's home opener.
Wait. A friendly reminder that Jared Goff is undefeated against Patrick Mahomes. I just want to put that out there.
That's right.
We're gonna put it out there. We're gonna put the facts.
We don't argue with facts.
All right. Speaking of facts, we have the NFC predictions this year. Like I said, just for the AFC, I'm going to go through every division and see which team is going to win based on the panel. All right. Now, first, we have the glorious NFC least. I mean, my bad. The NFC East. I'm going to go with, okay, just spin the wheel. Who's going to win? I got the Philadelphia Eagles winning the NFC East. Marcel, what you got?
Listen here.
Spin the wheel.
I can say the Eagles wheel is spinning. I can spin. Eagles will win because I think last year's Eagles was an anomaly. I don't know how the hell you keep Matt Patricia on your squad.
Oh man, we tried to tell you.
He needs a job, guys.
I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how. How does this man keep finding work?
I don't know, man.
He white.
Wait. Here's how
he was a champion under Belichick. That's why.
That's exactly why. It's the Belichick coaching tree. That's exactly why.
He's white. That is the reason.
Okay,
if that was a black man, that nigga would not. He would be coaching in Division III college football right now.
The Mountain.
Damn, man. And I watched one shutout Saturday too.
Division III.
CUSA coach of the year.
Oh no,
US University of Virgin Islands University.
No, it's a conference USA. That's too high, man. That's D1. That's too high.
Damn sure not a virgin.
He can't even get into IMG Academy.
You are
at this point.
Okay.
Not Chuck.
Sorry.
Chuck. You were doing so good.
I apologize.
So Marcel, who you got for the NFC East?
I got the Eagles barring
the Cowboys.
I got the Eagles barring a clusterfuck like last year.
Okay. All right. Chris, what you got?
Honestly, yeah, I take the Eagles. It's very defended. They got Kellen Moore as an offense coordinator and everything, and he's gonna be like, yeah. So this is how Dak wanted to be in the pocket, and like this is like what they want to run. So he's gonna like, hey, here's the playbook. Can I make those fucking plays?
It's all about division of coaches. All right, Chuck, what you got?
Ain't Dak.
Eagles.
All right, that's easy. All right, next one.
Clean sweep.
The glorious NFC North. I'm gonna go with the Chicago. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go with the
Bears,
the Detroit Lions over the Packers. Over the Packers.
All right.
Like I said, all we needed was a good secondary, and we got it. And we added pieces on our line.
And a kicker. Pressure.
Which we got the best kicker in the UFL.
And A got pressure. We got Lee McNeil and new signee DJ Reader.
Like I said, we added pieces to the defense, and we kept our coaches,
and added more pieces to the offense.
And we rose our season ticket prices, but it's okay. We're gonna move on to Marcel. What you got for NFC North?
Damn, they rose the prices up.
I got the Green Bay Packers.
All right, that's been another edition of the Great Debaters. See y'all next week. Say no.
To fumble the bag because the Lions are taking the division again.
All right, good save.
Oh,
honestly, Green Bay has a very good chance of winning the division.
Marcel just saved the show. We got a good 20 minutes left.
You did save the show.
All right, but Chris, what you got?
All right, give me the Lions. Oh, and by the way, too, when the Lions win the division this year, can we please, Associated Press, NFL, please bloody give Dan Campbell Coach of the Year. He should have won it the last 2 years. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Especially last year, he should have won that shit.
The fact that
give me the Lions.
The fact that you have resurrected him and the decisions and the organization. Sheila Hamp has made this organization respectable. Is a goddamn miracle.
Like her, Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes can have a drink at any Detroit bar for the rest of his life for free.
Oh, he about to. If he wins that Super Bowl, he about to.
Easily. But the Super Bowl,
And we gonna be drinking with him. We gonna be drinking with him.
That's right.
Burners and everything.
At Gillies on September 8th. Come see us at Gillies. All right,
what?
Chuck, what you got?
Oh God.
Lions.
Lions. All right, next.
No debate.
NFC South.
The NFC South. The NFC South of sadness.
I'm going to say, based on record, it's going to be either the Falcons or the Buccaneers. But I'm going to say, edging them out based on what they just acquired, I'm going to give the Falcons the edge over the Bucks. However, it could change during the midseason update, but right now I'm picking the Falcons in the NFC South. What you got, Marcel?
I got the Falcons. I got no use being a dead horse. I'll take the Bucks.
I thought about to say some bullshit like the Saints. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, Chris, what you got?
I'll take Falcons, just because of how they look on paper, especially the fact BJ Robinson is going to be the workhorse of that offense for sure for years to come. And you fit the quarterback situation. You got these receivers. Please throw the ball to Kyle Pitts. Please do. He's on a rookie year. He's on a rookie. He's in the contract season. But yeah, I see the Falcons. I see Falcons or Bucks for me. But if I choose, give me Falcons.
All right, Chuck.
I mean, shit. The Bucks still got a good defense.
Yeah,
they bringing back a lot of pieces from last year.
Mm-hmm.
But Falcons just improved in the most important area that they needed to improve in, which was the quarterback position
and your head coach.
So, what's his name? Who over there?
Raheem Morris.
Raheem Morris is over there, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say the Falcons, but it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a battle between them and the Bucks for sure.
Okay. All right. The West. It's not even a competition for me. I got the all right.
Wait. Who said that?
All right.
Who said that?
Chuck said that. I was about to mute his mic. I got the San Francisco 49ers just
you crazy
squeaking over the Rams.
The
Rams are going to be good.
Yeah, they're going to be good. They're going to be good, man. Don't sleep on them.
Please.
You can't count out Matthew Stafford ever.
You can't count out Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
Cooper Kupp you can count out.
My thing with the Rams is they lost the most dangerous person on defense that was in the fucking game.
You can't replace Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald was getting triple team and double team every play.
And still got the quarterback. Still giving the business.
So it's going. I'm gonna have to see what this defensive line is looking like.
Yeah.
Because that's for the Rams to even go anywhere, they have to be they defense got to be all right, and they secondary always been iffy for the last couple of years too.
Right. Okay. All right, Marcel, what you got?
I got the 49ers blowing out the entire division.
The entire division?
You're wilding out. If you think it's going to
be wilding, man.
Nope.
Seattle got better. Arizona got better.
They did, especially at wide receiver.
That has yet to be determined.
You got Martin Johnson Jr. Kyler Murray's healthy. Defense is decent.
Kyler Murray was never a threat.
All right, he will be this year.
Either you don't watch the division like that, or I don't know, but be that as you will.
Hey man, you might want to invest in the red zone.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. It's showing the highlights and everything.
Hey Chuck, Chris, who you got?
Give me San Francisco, and shout out to using the St. Louis Rams old logo. But give me San Fran.
It's the only one I got. It was the only one that was on the images. We're good.
I'll take that instead of the Internet Explorer 2003 logo. But okay, give me San Francisco over Los Angeles.
Okay.
I do think Cooper Cup is going to be, especially now that he's healthy again. He's not going to be like how it was in 2021 when they won that year, but he's still going. It's still Cooper Cup. He's going to be a threat. And yes, I know he's in his 30s right now, but him, Puka Nacua, let's see, Kyron Williams, who they're going to have him play a punt returner, which I don't bloody know why. And they did give and all that, but you know, oh wait, the Reds they did draft Blake Corum. That's right, they drafted Blake.
Yes, they did.
So
See,
he
but
could.
it's not the Rams' offense that I'm worried about.
It's
the
defense.
It's their defense. They lost the most dangerous man on the defensive side of the ball.
They did.
They
You
did.
can't
That
replicate.
is a
You can't
big
replace
hole. That is a
Actually,
big hole.
that's where Micah Parsons can go. He can go to Los Angeles.
But
And Trent Williams. Both
yeah,
of them go to
but
Los Angeles.
they not double teaming, triple teaming him like they was doing fucking
They're gonna have to.
Aaron
Yeah.
Donald.
You're not triple team. You're not.
When you get the LA money, you're gonna do some things that you never did before.
Okay,
right.
first
That's what I'm
off,
saying.
the additions they added to the defensive line, you can pretty much just
You're trying to keep that Malibu house, okay?
one
You tackling
two
somebody.
people on.
And one
Real
of
good.
them,
Without that fear of 99 coming at you at full speed.
Ain't no fear of Aaron Donald. I'm good. I got a good line. We're good.
and one of us is late. We're all late.
Exactly. What's the
And one of us
concept?
looks- and Lord, if one of us looks or sounds
Nigga, you
bad,
delusional.
we all look or sound
I'm not
bad.
delusional.
Now,
He's
what's the
gone.
concept?
Aaron Donald is gone. He's no longer a threat. Los Angeles, like Chuck said, is questionable for this year on defense. We don't know if they're going to be good or not, but they're questionable because they don't have Aaron Donald anymore. So
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it at that. So Chuck, who you got for the NFC West?
I still say San Francisco, but I think it's going to be Seattle that gives them a bigger run than the Rams.
Okay.
I can see that. Okay.
I like it. I like it.
All right. Now we're going to the end of the show. This week, we always do the first week of matchups every year. So this year, of course, it's going to be a whole new year with all new teams, all new things, all new divisions, blah, blah, blah. We're going to start with the Thursday night game at Kansas City because they're going to be hosting. Baltimore, Kansas City. Who's winning that game?
Well, I did just say the Ravens, so give me Ravens.
So Ravens, okay.
I got Chiefs.
Chiefs, okay. Friday in Brazil, we have Green Bay versus Philadelphia.
You should not wear
With
green.
Philadelphia being the home team. So Green Bay is gonna be wearing white that game. So Green
Philly.
I actually have Green Bay winning that one. I got Green Bay just last minute field goal.
I got Philly.
I got
Oh shit! Once again, I don't know that fucking defense.
The defense, I'm telling you, Green Bay on offense, like they shut Dallas up in the first quarter of the playoffs.
They did.
First quarter, not first half. First quarter.
I'm gonna have to go Green Bay.
Give me Green Bay. Give me the Packers.
Give me Philly.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Okay. I'm listening to you, Marcel. I'm putting it in my bets. So I'm doing my what if ifs over here.
I cannot wait till we talk about shutdown Saturday because man, they were going crazy this week.
Man, I lost $20. But anyway,
Shit, I didn't.
Sunday.
Your failures are your own, old man.
No, I bet on all the games for $20, but Houston lost, so fuck that. Sunday, the 8th. Entire day of football. So first we have the Steelers at Atlanta. Who's winning?
Steelers. The fuck?
Honestly, I
Atlanta.
would say Atlanta
I got Atlanta.
because the Steelers gonna be on some bullshit. Have you not seen the offense under Arthur Smith?
Oh damn, they got offense.
Yes.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Has-
Atlanta. I can't.
Oh wait. And is Arthur Smith coaching against his old team? Yeah. Give me Atlanta.
This nigga was like Matt Patricia. How does he keep finding work?
I feel about
Hey,
Arthur
man.
Smith.
All right. Cardinals at the Bills. Who's winning?
Bills.
Bills, come on now. Even
Bills.
though the Super Bowl window has shut, Bills,
Okay. Titans at the Bears.
Titans.
This is a toss up.
I don't know.
This is
I'm gonna say
wild card.
Bears. I'm gonna say Bears.
Titans.
I'll say Bears because
I'll
on
say
paper. Because on paper.
Patriots at Bengals.
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 Okay.
It kind of feels good having to see the Patriots go through their little word of suckitude.
Hey man,
Yeah.
they did
They're
it before.
rebuilding.
They'll do it again.
Yeah. The Patriots of the 90s.
Just like I said, everybody, if you're listening to this podcast before week 1 starts, add these on the money line to your
Please. Don't do not do the over or the under or the spread.
Don't
Hell no, don't do
believe
that.
us. We a couple of ne'er do wells. Don't believe us.
Just bet the money line. Well, any
bet.
pick that we choose, do the money line. All right. Jaguars at Dolphins, the Florida Classic.
Dolphins.
That's a hard one too.
Dolphins.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna go Dolphins. I'm gonna go
Dolphins. Yeah, give me Dolphins.
Miami. Okay. Miami.
In Miami?
Yeah, it's at Miami.
Yeah, give me Dolphins.
Yeah. Florida
Hard
humidity.
Rock Stadium.
Florida humidity in September ain't no joke.
Many games there.
Panthers at Saints.
Saints.
Divisional game already. God damn.
Wait. You said who's the winner?
Give me
Carolina at Saints.
Give me the Saints.
I got New Orleans.
I got Parker Price because this game's gonna be a sack of shit. But give me the Saints.
Now this is Saints. Now this is Saints against who now?
Panthers.
I just said the Panthers at the Saints.
No, don't subject that. Don't subject us to this NFC South bullshit. Oh,
You gotta watch some game because our game's at 8:00.
Exactly.
Oh,
And this is the nap game. This is the afternoon nap game.
Now we know how Patriots and Dallas fans feel like on Saturday afternoon. Like, damn, our game's not until 8:00.
Exactly. Like fuck.
Why
We're
would,
good.
Why would you do that to us?
Hey, ask the NFL schedule makers. All right, next we have Vegas Raiders at LA Chargers. This is a hard one.
Fuck you, Spanos, but I'm choosing the Chargers.
I got the Chargers too. I like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers. I'm gonna go just because I don't. Who the fuck on the Raiders besides Devontae Adams? They got
Max Crosby. Max Crosby.
Gardner Minshew as their starting quarterback.
You better remember the name.
I was about to say that they had Josh Jacobs, but he's in Green Bay now.
He's gone.
I know. Give me the Chargers. I'm sorry.
Give me the they're called the Los Angeles Wolverines. Just to let y'all know.
Pretty much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry, but hey, I still got you on a low key bet for defensive player of the year this year. So sorry, Max.
All right. Denver Broncos at Seattle Seahawks.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
The ride
to a loss.
never ends.
To a loss.
Seattle.
I got Seattle.
I got Seattle.
The ride never ends.
All right.
Seattle.
Cowboys at Browns. That's a hard one too.
He's really about to.
Low key.
I want to say Browns.
I want to say Browns too,
but I can't.
It's Dallas.
I'm going for the upset. I'm going Browns.
Yeah, I'm with you, Sam. I'm with you, Sam.
I'm with you too, but
I'm trying to make a good parlay. Come on, guys.
No. Good. If we're talking about for the parlay, do Dallas. That's a safe pick.
No, I'm going Cleveland for the parlay.
Oh,
I'll make a second one.
You always make. Listen here. You always make two.
Yeah, you always make two.
You make your what ifs with your upsets on there,
and
then you got your for sure with the one.
Then you do one with all the ones who are scheduled to win.
Yeah.
That's why I did yesterday, but Houston fucking lost.
Yeah, they did.
It was the only game I lost yesterday, guys. But anyway, Washington Commanders at Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Nobody trusts Washington right now. Not yet.
I trust the Tampa defense to win the game. Honestly,
I need to see more. I need to see more of Jalen Daniels, and then I'll be able to figure it out.
Right. Then we have Sunday Night Football. We have the Rams at Ford Field against the Detroit Lions.
I'm choosing the Rams.
Wait. What the fuck is
Marcel Smith.
Who the fuck said the Rams? Hold up.
Marcel Smith.
The fear of Aaron Donald is gone.
Exactly. So
Love
why are
of-
you
love
choosing the
of Staff-
Rams?
The love of Stafford is gone.
You're literally
No, Love
supporting
of Stafford's
Chuck's
still here.
case. Right.
No, it's not. He got
I
his
love
ring.
Matthew
He
Stafford.
whooped his ass
Right.
in his own house.
Hey, Chris loves Matthew Stafford. He would have really loved it if Matthew Stafford had hit him a few years ago, but we ain't gonna talk about that right
Yeah,
now.
we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, but yeah, give me the Lions.
Give me the Lions.
Four
Up
field
by a
is-
score.
So-
By one score.
One score?
What?
You wilding out.
Nah, I give him two. I get 10.
Amon Ross St. Brown,
10
Sam
minutes.
Laporta, J-Mo, Jameer Gibbs,
Whoop that
Dick
ass.
Montgomery.
10 Patrick.
James Montgomery.
I
Dave
said
Montgomery.
first of all, I said
They
David
got Allen
Montgomery.
Robinson too.
Oh, he
Allen
headed
Robinson?
to the residence. He headed to the
Allen-
Where
residence.
we get him?
We got him
Uh,
yesterday. I don't know.
A couple,
We got him.
days ago.
Yeah,
He was on Finkel somewhere, and we just picked him up.
both Tim Patrick and Allen Robinson are both on the Panther squad.
I wish we had
Our
Allen
practice
Robinson.
squad is decent.
I wish we had Allen Robinson about 5 years ago, but hey, better late than never, right?
True.
It's okay.
I mean, Brad Holmes has been looking for that big body, fast right receiver.
I
We need that possession receipt. Well, we got it, but
I personally would have preferred if we had put off a trade for John Meach III from Houston, but that's just me. That's just me.
He
But I
got the
understand
raw
why.
end of the deal.
I understand why going for Tim Patrick or Allen Robinson. You veterans who can make a big play, possession guys, low risk, high reward. So I trust Brad Holmes. I do.
they probably signed him for a little bit of nothing. So
Yeah, for pennies. So I'm with it.
All right. Minnesota at New York Giants.
Oh,
the Giants. Give me Danny Dimes.
Wait.
DeVito?
I hope. Shout out to Urinating Tree, because this might be week 1 of the 2024 season where there's already a greatest game episode. Because I do not think it's going to be a good game whatsoever.
What you mean?
I don't think it's going to be. I think it's
In
going
New
to be
York City. What you mean? It's gonna be a great game.
This is going to be a good game for. It's the turf. It's the turf, man. Someone will get in. Justin Jefferson gonna get hurt week 1.
Hey, don't you dare! Don't you dare! That's
I'm just
my
saying.
thing. Don't you dare!
He was out 7 games last year. I'm just saying, man. And with that turf out there in New York, it's possible, man. But yeah, shout out to your name tree, because honestly, wait. I'm gonna go a bold prediction. Chris, are you listening?
I'm listening.
I'm gonna say this game's gonna be a tie. Yes,
It is
This
The
is
first
gonna be
time of the season.
first game of the season is gonna be a tie.
That's wild.
Ain't nobody gonna win this shit. Ain't nobody gonna win this.
It's gonna be like the Pittsburgh game that you went to.
Yes.
All right, let's go. Another New York team across the hall. We have the New York Jets, but they're flying across the country to Seattle to face the 49ers.
Gotta hit it.
Seattle. Did you just say?
I mean, San Francisco.
Oh, I'm about to
San
say.
Let's say, damn, what?
Hey man. Hey, Levi Stadium blew up. Okay,
This
they had to
like
play somewhere.
Stadium blew up.
Give me San Fran. Give me
San Fran easy.
Now I got the New York Jets.
No chance in hell.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's
That's
what
gonna fuck up my whole parlay, but I'll.
you ain't lying to this. Nobody make 2.
Niners.
I got the San Francisco 49ers. I'm playing.
Niner gang.
But I do have the Jets as in my upset one, Chuck.
You gonna be so upset.
No, I'm not. It's
Again,
Monday Night Football. Anything can happen.
if it's Monday Night Football, they will not put that bullshit on the TV.
It's not bullshit. It's the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. You have a chance.
Chance to tear up their Achilles, man.
That is true. That is true.
He shouldn't even be playing.
Hey, man. He wants to play.
He should be retired in New Mexico drinking God knows what.
Why New Mexico? That's kind of a weird place to retire.
No, you know he'd be drinking that New Mexico cactus juice.
All right. Cactus juice. That's wild. All right, y'all. Speaking of cactus juice, we're going to get on out of here. Thanks for watching and listening if you've been listening. Watch the Great Debaters on YouTube. Listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Join the Crisscross Studios Facebook group and follow Crisscross Studios on X. I'm your host, Chris Canty. Thank you, Marcel Smith, Christopher Bird, and Chuck for being on the show.
My government name out there.
I've been such your government name
We done
numerous
said
times.
that shit on numerous times on numerous episodes. Marcel Smith.
On live, too. So YouTube know your name, too. All right? Patriot Act. Anyway, see y'all next time on The Great Debaters.